Welcome back to the King of the League. My name is Cromar, and we've got an ARAM today. This is game 2 between the Blackery on the left and Solar Flares on the right. And Rapid Fire is not playing Leona for the first time. For the first time I've seen anyway. Well, that's the nature of ARAM. Can't exactly pick your favorite champion, right? However, many of these people have gotten to their main roles. Blue Amigo playing mid once again, and or Swain rather, because he played mid last game, and Viper MK2, who's their usual mid, is playing Orianna. I've seen Viper play Orianna, so he's pretty happy about that, I think. And he has a skin for it, so there you go. Everybody's happy. So Swain is very powerful here, by the way, if you guys didn't know. Swain is awesome for ARAM. He has a great CC, and when it comes time for a team fight, he just walks into people and blows them up. Speaking of that CC, catching Revenant. So ARAMs are always silly games, but it's a great way to roll the dice. If you're the losing team and you don't feel confident about your chances in a 2v2, a 1v1, a Dominion, whatever, you can roll the dice with an ARAM. And if you get a better comp than them, then you can win. And it's pretty neat. It adds some excitement. It adds some unpredictability to the game. And it's up to the other team if they get the worst comp, which they do have a Warwick. Blackery does have a Warwick, which is unfortunate because he is terrible for this. Then they have to work twice as hard to make up for it. They do have some advantages, though. They have a Riven. Riven is really good here. Sivir, of course, is really good. Any 80 carry is, and unfortunately Solar Flares doesn't have an 80 carry. So in the long run, they might be in trouble. I think this might go to Blackery, as long as they can hold out. But the AoE comp, I mean, they've got a Mumu, they've got Swain, they've got Orianna. Jesus Christ. It's going to be a hard time keeping track of these players, too, because they're not playing their usual roles except for Viper, so we'll see. However, we do have a support Nunu, I suppose. I'm going to Chalice first, which is interesting. I don't normally build a Chalice on Nunu. There you go. Even on ARAM. So just more back and forth. Both teams afraid to commit. Get that first blood. Come on, guys. You can do it. You can do it. There's a biting on Viper. Into his soil. So, yeah, Permawilt, their AD carry. He is their normal AD carry. And there's some burst on Eggs got trolled. Unfortunately, the Warwick is going to give up first blood, but there you go. He's a Warwick. What are you going to do? Permawilt is sitting in the back, able to fire, but it's too early in the game for him to be really effective. And there's another kill on Oski Wow Wow. So Solar Flares pushing that early game advantage that they have. They also got the team fighting for late game, but they do not have an AD carry. So in the long run, when Permawilt is doing massive amount of damage, all that AoE is not going to matter because he's not going to get caught by it because he's too good and because Sivir has a shield that can block stuff. You heard it here first, folks. Sivir has a shield that can block stuff. I don't think they're going to be able to get anywhere on her late game, so I completely give this to the Blackery. But Solar Flares picking up the first 2 kills, and those kills going to, who is that? Skarner and Swain. Yeah, Swain's pretty nasty here. But they've also got a they just have a really nice comp, except for the Warwick. That's their only weak spot. Sorry, Eggs. If you don't know, you can do a reroll in the ARAM for the queued version, but this is a custom game, so they have no chance to reroll that Warwick. Anyway, yeah, Permawilt going a little too far up there, overconfidence in his spell shielding abilities, but the spell shield can also be used to regenerate mana, so there's that to consider. You can bait a spell, and hopefully you don't get hit by 2 spells. Kratos taking some hits. Kratos going deep, look at that. What do you think? Is he going to get him? He's going to back off. So, yeah, first game here went to the Blackery. If you haven't seen it, sorry, but you should. It was pretty good. Had a great ending. Basically, it was all about Eggs got trolled and his plays, making the game, as well as the hard carrying. Well, I shouldn't say hard carrying. I mean both carries. They each play their role perfectly. Eggs on Lux and Permawilt on Tristana. That's what it came down to. I like to see Viper stay in the mid lane role because he went jungle and he was fine, but they really need him in mid lane because he is a really great mid laner. So maybe we'll see that next week, or in some more games from the Blackery. We got more from the Blackery this week, so there you go. Anyway, Viper getting sniped a little bit. But I like these teams. And I said Blackery, I meant to say Solar Flares, Viper, Solar Flares. Getting confusing myself here. I like these teams though. I really like Division 3. I think Division 3 might be my favorite division. I like these teams because they're around gold, they're around my skill level. So it's kind of fun to watch him make the same mistakes I will and making great plays. Anyway, Bunnyman going in with a perfect ult combo with the shockwave set up perfectly. There's that level 6 advantage. My God. Everybody's forced to flash, and they just got a complete advantage. They're going to dive here. Kratos is going to pull Devastating Arrow, and it says, no, come back, Devastating Arrow, we love you. Bunnyman taking a hit, but his barrier saves him. And, oh, that was rough. Summoner heal from Nunu, keeping him alive, too. So there's 2 more kills for Solar Flares. Come on, Permawilt, that late game carry, we need you. We need you, buddy. I don't know why I'm rooting for them. They did win the first game. I should be rooting for Solar Flares, but what I'm really rooting for is a exciting game. I'm really rooting for a close game. Anyway, not close right now, though. Morgana going for a shackle, dying before it can proc. Yeah, I'm rooting for a close game because Solar Flares obviously has a huge advantage now, so that's why I want the Blackery to hang in there to get to a late game and make a comeback. That would be fun to watch. And getting some farm as well. Not too relevant on this map. But anyway, catching Viper with a perfect twisted advance. He's going to flash out. I know it's so hard to land right. Revenant Sniper going deep. Everybody's so low. The AoE from Revenant Sniper just getting it done. And there's a triple kill from Riven. Riven is so powerful on this map and anywhere else. And now the tables have turned for the Blackery, and things are about even, roughly. So we'll see who gets the first tower. Viper dodging that binding. He may have died if he had gotten hit by it. You gotta wait for the twisted advance first before you do the binding. That's how it's done. Blue Amigo. Gonna try to do something out of this tower. Not going too well so far. Oskiwell going deep on Viper, catches the twisted advance. The binding misses though, just kind of missed time, but they achieved their goal, which is destroy the tower. So they're pretty happy about that. And everybody's gonna back off here. Oh no, backing off too slow. The bandage toss on Permawell uses the shield to block something. Looks like the Orion is slow, and getting a lot of mana back, very helpful. Permawilt is at 0 deaths, sitting on 2,500 gold. He's like, can somebody please kill me? I need to buy some weapons so I can come back and murder everybody. Maybe you should go for an execute. Hard to do, though. Hard to do. Easier on an AD carry than some others, though, because he does die really fast under the tower, but still pretty tough to get there. It's easiest on a teleporter. Pantheon, Twisted Fate, so on. I don't know if you've ever tried that. You just jump straight to their damn pool. It's a joke. And if you're Shen, somebody else does that, you can jump on top of them. Anyway, let's look at cooldowns. They're all available. We got Curse, Shockwave, and so on. Shackles. Oof. She's not even powerful yet. Just the levels alone from Boomerang Blade are a lot of damage. There's a binding, but it's kind of the wrong target, so I'm not going to get much out of that. And Arcane Blast, Arcane Wave, Arcane Shift, whatever that thing's called. Arcane Smash, that's the word I'm looking for. I knew it was an S word, but not Shift, that's Ezreal. I can give other S words involving Ezreal, but that's neither here nor there. And, alright, Eggs got trolled, not really contributing much except for eating Arner's ult right there. Bunnyman jumping into the group, but his curse is not available. It is available, I was wrong. Swain picking up that free kill on Warwick, and then they focus Revenant Sniper after that. So now this is an advantage for Solar Flares. They're going to win this team fight pretty decisively, it looks like. Viper's still alive. Blue Amigo going for the kill. There it is. There's the Shockwave really, really late, though. And now, unfortunately for them, Blackery turning it around. Triple kill. There's Swain. That's what I wanted to see out of Swain. A quadra kill. Oskiwell was going to fight him for it, preventing it. There's the shutdown. Oh, man. Oh, man. Swain getting denied his pentakill. Ouch. I actually thought Solar Flares had a much bigger advantage there, but they caught Warwick. They prevented him from contributing anything. I don't know, but Oskiwell just punching Viper MK2 to death. That was kind of sad how that happened. But Viper's like, finally I died. I can buy my Grail. So Sivir's coming back with a straight up eye edge, just straight up eye edge. I'm gonna come back for vengeance. No joke. Yeah, no joke. He bought a Dorn's Blade and a Berserker to start, and then transitioned to an immediate eye edge. So now Sivir is a powerhouse. Sivir is absolutely powerhouse right now, and she's only going to get more powerful as the game goes on. Oskiwell a little bit low, and he's going to go ahead and sacrifice himself with a Twisted Advance on Kratos. There's a follow-up there, Revan going for a kill, but Kratos is barely going to escape, and Eggs now overextending. Not a good position to be in. They do have Permawilt still up, but they gave up one person, and they're about to give up two if they're not careful. Devastating Arrow wants to catch Viper, but unfortunately the Shackle, or the Binding rather, was not available at the time. But it is up in time to catch Rapid Fire combo with a Boomerang Blade, and wow, Morgana Sivir. Looks like a good good combo. I guess Sivir plus any reliable CC. I used to run Sivir Tarek with a friend who played Sivir all the time. Also ran Sivir Alistar. That was fun. Back before when I used to play him. I haven't played him in ages though. Amumu is so good here, man. I love getting Amumu. One time me and Hengist playing a game, and we got Amumu and Victor, and it was a custom game. It was playing with fans, I believe, or playing with staff. I can't remember. It was just kind of a goofy custom game, and the fact that we got our best champions for this map at least was pretty funny, and it was just a total raffle stomp. So anyway, catching Kratos, and ults go down. There's an absolute zero. It's going to hit everybody, and that was devastating. Solar Flares taking a huge advantage in that fight. Permawilt's still up, but he's gonna not for long. Flashing out to escape. There's a Boomerang Blade. There's that damage, man. He's still alive. He can do something, but not that much. So a nice ult combination. Just a perfect ult combination for all these players on Solar Flares, and they're still hanging in there. They're still. Oh my God, that Boomerang Blade shredding Orion. That's a preview of things that come. Shield coming out a little bit too late, and he dies. He got caught by the what's it called? I don't want to look it up because I know the name if I think about it. But anyway, Oski while turning around on Kratos, forcing him back. Oski, by the way, is building a Deathfire. He built a Deathfire Grasp. That's why he has damage. That's a crazy build for him. It's like a play off the word never. It's a play off of Nevermore. Now I'm going to have to look it up now. I forgot what the damn thing is called. Never Move. Come on. I should have got that. Come on, Cromar. I knew it was a play on words, but it's Never Move. It's such a dumb joke. It's okay, though. I approve of dumb jokes. And Binding Rapid Fire. Seriously, if they changed Finale's Funkelin, they can change Never Move. No, but I hope they don't. Because I wish they didn't change Finale's Funkelin either. And Sivir, by the way, after dying in that battle, picked up a Zeal. So let's keep an eye on Permawilt in his next fight. He's going to be really, really crucial. And this may be the big turnaround that Blackery's been looking for. Granted, they did win the first tower, but they still are losing team fights. And there's a Q on Permawilt blocking the tantrum rather. Oski going deep on the other team. There's an absolute zero, kind of a bad position, only hitting Revenant Sniper, and Permawilt still alive in the back, getting ready to shred. He's going to shred Kratos here. Wow, that was quick. And Revenant Sniper not dying. The absolute zero, not enough damage. So Egg's doing a great job actually holding off Swain and Viper there. Perfect. So doing the best of a bad situation with your Warwick play. Proof of that. And Permawilt now going wild on this tower, and everybody's so low they cannot go on her. I mean, they would need a really nice CC combo. There's the Never Move and the Shockwave. What did I say? They need a really nice CC combo. What did they get? They got a really nice CC combo. So just a little slow on the shield there, buddy. But it is an ARAM. You know, who knows? ARAMs are great for, actually though, if you take the ARAM seriously, which most people don't, but if you try to take it seriously, it's actually a great way to practice mechanics because you're in just a constant state of team fighting. I'd almost rather do an all mid with draft so that you can pick, you know, or blind pick even to pick certain combinations of characters that your team is used to, and it'd be a great way to practice just kind of your micro and dealing with a team fight in situations where you can't take advantage of terrain, just open field. How do you deal with it? You know. Anyway, Oski well, kind of getting caught, but so is Revenant Sniper. They're going to force him down almost immediately, and they're going all in with these ults. Burning Man's going to die for it. Now Permawilt's here, and all the ults have been wasted, so Permawilt just going crazy on them. Somehow, though, got rolled picking up the kills instead, and Permawilt's still up, picking up one more kill. They got some, Viper got some damage done on him, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Devastating Arrow baiting a little bit. Viper missing the ball, gonna hit it that time, and there's the Boomerang Blades and miss. One Boomerang Blade kill either of those guys, perhaps both if the aim is perfect. And oh my god, not going to need it because a Twisted Advance across the universe is going to catch him. And there's the blade on Viper. That's not a surprise. Figured that was going to happen. Watch out for Amumu. He could mess you up. He's going to shield the stun, so that's pretty good. Permawilt turning around with the damage, shredding Mr. Bunnyman. He's going to pop a shield. Oski Wow Wow now stopped here and getting killed pretty easily. And ooh, dodging the bandage. Nice shot. Nice dodge of that bandage. And then Revenant Sniper turning it around there as well. And he's at full health. He's at full health. And now Solar Flare is in a really difficult position where people are walking in one at a time, trying to finish off these low people. But unfortunately for them, what's his face? Revenant Sniper getting into the fight was really bad timing for them. That's not something they wanted, to say the least. You know, understatement of the century. And there's a catch on Viper. They're going to get him with the binding. Let's see if Eggs wants to follow up. No, but he's going to burn a barrier at least. So I guess that's something that could be influential in the next team fight. And backing off now. There's another catch. Soil's a little bit late because of the distance, but still, it's always good to keep them on their toes. And Oski Wow is here now too. Guys are a little bit low. Permawilt needs to heal up. Doesn't have any CC or lifesteal. Oski now super deep, catching Viper. And meanwhile down bottom, Skarner kills Riven. I'm going to watch up top here. I'm going to watch Oski fight Viper. Viper is going to kite him like crazy, as is Nunu. Permawilt now in the back, fighting it out with Bunnyman. Bunnyman ulting. Bunnyman is going to kill Devastating Arrow for sure, but no, Permawilt finishes him. And then up top, there's a very late Shockwave. There's an absolute zero. Permawilt's going to dodge it, and they're going to kill Blue Amigo as well. And that was a hell of a team fight. Very well executed by everybody. Eggs got trolled, surviving somehow. Eggs, by the way, sitting at the #2 kills for his team. So he's doing great. I think he's really, I mean, like I said at the beginning, it's not the player. The player did fantastic last game. It's the champion. Warwick is really one of the worst champions on the game for this. So the fact that he's keeping up, doing a great job of baiting, playing as a tank, catching people, and actually being influential in team fights, getting kills, that's really says something about the player there. So anyway, they're going to go ahead and go all in, sacrifice to that tower. Pretty wise move. After all, Sivir had a lot of money to spend. Now she has a last whisper. Warwick needs to spend money as well. He's sitting on about 2K. Let's see what he's going to get. Probably deciding. After all, how often do you play Warwick in an ARAM? It's not like you have your build memorized or anything. But I got it hotkeyed, man. I got a couple extra of my mouse buttons on my Naga bound to auto-buying for Warwick on ARAM. Anyway, there's a nice catch on Devastating Arrow. So kind of was a bad idea for the two of them to try to defend that tower 5-on-2. Anyway, Warwick's still sitting on his gold. And he's actually sitting in the fountain there. He just bought a mallet. Oh, perma-slow. Perma-slow for Warwick. Very nice. But only on one champion, but still. If you catch Viper with that, prevent him from kiting you, that's going to be really helpful. Because Viper is very good at kiting. Orianna having, Orianna and Nunu having a, double sprint stacks, and then add in a snowball to slow the chaser, and it's really tough to catch Orianna right now. But Eggs wants to do it. So Kratos is quite low. It's going to be tough for him to initiate because he'll get killed probably before his ult even finishes his full duration. And we may see a game-winning push right here. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Oski Wow Wow getting a little bit deep. Bunnyman chasing them off. There's a missed never move. Not good. There's absolute zero on nobody except for a Revenant Sniper, and he's going to die. Permawilt's still up. He's going to shred this team right now. He's going to absolutely shred it. There's a Shockwave. It does a lot of damage, but it's not enough. Permawilt taking unnecessary tower hits, but it's just still not going to kill him. Auto attack's going to finish off Blue Amigo there. And now we got only 2 remaining people. Kratos, who was too scared to properly engage that fight. And then Viper, who's going to die to a Boomerang Blade. Boomerang Blade actually missed, so no. Permawilt instead is probably going to die diving right now. Oh, man. One more tower hit, one more shot of anything will kill him. But no, the Boomerang Blade hits first. So the quick draw victory going to Permawilt, and they're going to take the Nexus. So there you go. Game 2 going to Blackery as well. Solar Flares. Choice of an ARAM, backfiring in them as they kind of got the short end of the stick on the picks, but only because they did not get an AD carry. And that really sucked for them late game. Also, they didn't get Leona. So what's Rapid Fire going to do if you can't play Leona, right? Anyway, thanks for watching. It's been Cromar, and I'll see you next game.